All right, folks.
It is early. We are giving you guys bonus
You're
coverage
getting
today
bonus
to
coverage.
make up for yesterday.
Yeah. Sorry, that's my bad. Fool me once, shame on me. Fool me
Shame
twice.
on you. Fool me twice, shame on me.
Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me.
Yes.
Today, Adam learned. I was set up and ready. I've been here for like the last 30
This tripod
minutes.
has been set up since 4:30 local time.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
It was out here while the figure skaters were on the
Yes. We should have filmed some of that ice dancing. Here we go.
All right. We're going to give it a few minutes, see who wants to come join us.
Yeah. But let's go ahead while we're in this.
0 viewers so far.
Let's recap the season.
Okay.
How did we get here?
You know what?
How did we get here, Ty?
Let's backtrack a second. So, tonight, first of all, huge test for our 10U Elite Junior Coyotes. They're facing off against the Bobcats 12U Elite, who finished 3rd in league play this year in the 12U Cactus Division.
Yeah.
This team is big.
Yeah.
Very big. Our kids they're going to be looking up at a lot of them. However, looking at their season in league play versus common opponent, we have played Arizona, or the Sun Devils, 12U Gold. We have played AHU Silver. We have played Sun Devils 11U Elite.
Let's talk about some of the out-of-towners that we played, though.
I know, but they're kind of just maybe a goal or two better.
Do you think they could have beat St. Louis Blues? Do you think they could have beat Dallas Stars? Do you think they could have beat...
I mean, it's tough to say. We haven't really watched them play. But what I'm saying, against common opponent in league play, we are kind of right there in the ballpark. So
depends on what team shows up today.
Of the 4 games this weekend, this will be the one that will be the toughest for our boys.
Look
you
at
could
this.
argue.
And here come
the boys. Are coming out of locker room 3. Look at them in the Sedona red. We'll be wearing red all weekend if you need it.
I like it. If you need it.
If you need it.
If you don't.
Yeah. So
we're rocking that
season
maroon.
recap. The Yotes on the year, I believe, are 27-27-4. Yeah. So 500 record. We're playing a very strong schedule.
500 ball club.
Punching way above our weight class in a lot of our games.
We're like, have you ever seen Mike Tyson's Punch Out, dude? Yeah. We're basically that good.
Yes. You know, we've faced some stiff competition. I think that preparing for this 12U tournament this weekend, those games we played in St. Louis against the Blues and Carshield, those were physical games that got our boys ready to go. The game last night was one of the more exciting games we've played all season.
Got a little head of our skis, a little bit early on.
Raised their game. I think when you go start trying to break down, you know, who had good game, everybody had a good game.
Everybody did.
Everybody played phenomenal last night.
Yeah.
It was awesome to see. So here we are. State moves us up to the 12U Cactus Division for the state playoffs. And the boys are probably a little bit, like you said, out over the skis, but it's good for them. It's going to set them up for the future. This will likely be the league that we'll be in next year.
Yeah.
So it's a good preview of what's to come, if you will.
I like it.
Yeah.
It's better than the alternative. What's the alternative, Ty?
I mean, the alternative is we would have played in the 10U Pinnacle Division, and we would have
team.
Mucked everybody we played.
Shout out Schnitzer, rules as a coach, but we would have just played them.
Shout out our 9U Elite team for winning the state championship. For sure.
Big shout out.
They deserved it. They were a really solid team this year. They were better than we were last year as 9-year-olds. That's for sure.
But we would have just played ASU.
We would have walked away with the 10U state championship this year. And that kind of goes without saying.
We don't want to walk.
No, we are better off playing these games and potentially not winning a state championship at the 12U division versus walking away with a bunch of blowout wins to win a 10U state championship. 7 viewers already. Make sure that you guys are liking.
John Savensky, David Savensky, big time, maybe, possibly Papa Bear.
Possibly Papa Bear and Becky. It's a little early. It's happy hour back in Moses Lake watching.
We know Wilson's in
Mike and Jackie.
we know.
And we know Leanne in North Central Kansas is
North Central Kansas is on this.
We know she's watching.
Hey,
warm ups.
Also,
about to start.
Watch the documentary about the hurricane or the tornado that hit on YouTube.
Yeah.
In Joplin, Missouri.
Okay. Hey, we gained, by the way, 4 subscribers since yesterday.
Yeah.
How about that?
Like and subscribe.
One of them is Uncle Russell.
Yeah, I saw that. Big shout out to Russ.
Russ was in there. He is here tonight. He went for a walk earlier, and I believe he took a parking lot nap, actually. He found a shady spot in the parking lot.
There's nothing better than a
Went
parking
and
lot
grabbed a
nap.
siesta. He probably had the windows down a little. Maybe he found a babbling brook, you know.
That might be one of the most pro moves I've ever heard of.
It's a pro move for
parking lot
sure.
nap.
For sure. So, 2 minutes and 10 seconds remaining.
I got mine off of Amazon.
Warm-ups.
We're streaming live, so you can watch it back.
We should have 15-minute periods today here in the state tournament.
I haven't set it 15.
Should have 15.
Dude, I
there
had
we
to-
go. We're dialed into
I
it.
am dialed into
This
it.
is a little bit better.
on all
A little bit better than
cylinders
yesterday.
today, dude.
Yesterday, just to recap last night, for those that didn't watch it,
We had handphone for
6 goals in the first, 6 minutes of the game.
I don't think I got the tripod before it was 2-1.
Yes. We were
That's
on
my
pace
bad.
for a goal a minute.
Yeah.
For a good part of the beginning.
And
of the
that
game.
is my bad.
Yeah.
I'm taking full ownership of me losing the tripod.
It is what it is.
It didn't happen today, though.
Yep. Didn't happen today.
It
It would have had to have been stolen from the bleachers right
Yeah.
here.
It was set up and ready to go.
10
It was
viewers.
set up so far in advance that you guys were like, "Where is Adam?"
Yep. We still got 1:10 left in warm-ups. If you haven't already, make sure you like the video.
Like and subscribe.
Like the
Hit
video.
subscribe. That
We
really
we
helps us.
believe that the viewers
If we
so
can
far
get to
are
1,000, we're a quarter of the way there.
we can start making money.
Monetizing.
We can
And
start
it
making
goes
money
straight back to your little boys.
so that we can hopefully decrease the cost of the
Yeah.
season.
If you want our boys to continue to play hockey,
Yeah.
hit that. Because then we get $10 a month from that.
Yeah.
10 times 12 is 120. That's only 1,000.
There we go.
But our watch hours, if we can get our watch hours, if these kids are watching this, that goes up astronomically.
Hey, we
I
gotta
did the algorithm. If they go in, we get to 1,000, and then they're just watching.
Yeah,
Money goes up.
that's true. Shout out Coach Garrett
Chris Carter's not even wearing
and
a
his wife
jacket.
Chrissy and Coulter in the house tonight. Baby Coulter.
Chris Carter's going no jacket.
I feel like Baby Coulter's going to have to probably turn around a little bit to watch the game. Kind of facing the wrong way.
He's sleeping.
He's asleep.
She gave me some major
Coach
crap.
Garrett going hatless tonight. How about that? Maybe
That's like when the
switching it up a little
PGA
tonight.
Tour guys go no hat, and you're like, why is he not wearing a hat?
Hey, 2 likes. There we go. 11 people watching. Shout out 11 people watching. Mike and Jackie, potentially Papa Bear. Leanne in North Central Kansas. David Savinsky in Florida.
Oh, yeah.
The usual suspects, if you will.
Here we go.
Little thunderstruck. We'll take it.
So, Mama Stephenson gave me some crap about missing those first couple. She was like,
Yeah,
you better have
she
it already
was
set
not-
up. And I said, it's already
Not
set up.
pleased. Not pleased with the
She
effort
was
last night out of
not
the camera
pleased.
crew. Yep. Shout out George Gantner if you're watching.
Big shout out to Big.
I know he was watching last night.
Big
Shout
shout
out
out
George
to Big.
Gantner. George is an absolute beauty.
Big shout out to Big. Here we go. Bobcats in yellow.
It appears it will be the lethal Mancuso line from last night.
Lethal.
Mo Mancuso, Drake Media, Cole Mastner, Parker Bryant, and Xander Wilson getting the start tonight.
Line
With
one.
Asher Savinsky and net. My understanding, this goalie for the Bobcats, pretty solid. Big boy. Big boy. The other goalie for the Bobcats out with a concussion right now, although dressed in full gear on the bench, but this goalie will be playing all weekend.
That's what they say.
Puck is down, and the Bobcats immediately are going to gain possession into the zone. Got a couple folks that are obstructing the view a little bit here. And it looks like Drake Medea is going to come away with this one. Looking up, Cole Master through the neutral zone. Cole, swing and a miss, but Mo's right there to support. And Drake goes off sides. $18 gone here in the first period. All 5 will stay on the ice.
What is going on?
And we're going to switch sides of the ice now. I mean, technically, that's where the faceoff should have been all along. That's down, and it looks like the Yotes will be the first to gather possession, but then chips it around into the zone now. Schlesinger. We'll notice a common theme tonight that everybody on the Bobcats appears to be a big kid. Drake Medea through the neutral zone. This beautiful Gilbert ice.
I like the dump
holding
up.
the puck up. It's hard for the puck to slide across until the ice gets chewed up a little bit here at these beautiful AZ ice facilities. That being Gilbert, Peoria, and Arcadia. Bobcats into the zone. Walking around the first defenseman. Shot. Score. Chipping it over the right shoulder of Asher Sabinsky. Look at that. Asher goes to send the puck back to center ice, and it stops at the top of the circle. It's going to be a problem that the Yotes will have to mitigate. Yep. Obviously used to playing a speed game.
Yeah.
This is a prototypical game where you have size versus speed. And usually speed will win versus size. However, when the puck's not sliding with you, size has an advantage. Jude Jones, Zach Stevens, Ty Gossage, Hunter Trigg, and Jack Johnson on the ice for the Yotes. Bobcats are going to keep it at the blue line. Hunter Trigg knocking the puck carrier off the puck. And they'll regroup. Looking low to high, but the puck comes out to center ice. Bobcats regrouping. Attempting the backhanded pass, but whipping on it. Jack Stevens shot right into the crest. And that'll be gobbled up by the Bobcat goalie. Face-off coming up in the O-zone for the Yotes. This may not be the period. Once we get into the second and third period, the ice gets chopped up, then we can get into the cute stuff. But for now, it's going to be more about move the puck and shoot it. Face-off won by the Bobcats behind their net, wheeling out of the defensive zone, working it up, and kept in and then out by Hunter Trigg. Bobcats entering the zone down the left wing. Another big boy. 89 is a big one. Shot gobbled up by Stravinsky. How about an easy one right there? How about an easy one?
13-23 for big 2-3, Asher Stravinsky.
Yotes will change lines. It'll be
that
Corbin
goaltender
Jeffers.
is massive.
He is a big boy. Shoulders well above the crossbar. Corbin Jeffers with Jackson Daly-Hendo, Shea Oliver, Isaac Sleepak, and Cade Howard. Daly picking up the puck off the faceoff into the zone down the right wing, and the puck just won't keep up with him. And he loses it at the blue line. Here come the Bobcats through the neutral zone. They lose the puck. Daly knocking it off. I think they shaved the ice like an hour before the game, and they haven't touched it, so there's a nice frost over the top of it. Puck's just not sliding at all. Puck coming to the point. Cade Howard from the blue line. Shot on goal, gloved in easily.
Oh no, I just reset the game.
If we could get the puck to move with the skaters, that would be ideal. Unfortunately, not in the cards right now. Face-off battled for and worked up to the blue line. Cade pinches down, and here come the Bobcats 4-on-1 against Isaac Sleepak down the right wing. Shot low along the ice, blocked behind the net by Asher. Behind the net, now the Bobcats unable to have the puck keep up with them. Working it low to high, back high to low, top of the circle, knocked off by Corbin Jeffers, and here comes Shea Oliver down the left wing. Shea looking to move it, but can't get the puck to settle down. I mean, this is kind of crazy. Isaac Sleepak now taking the puck into the zone, and puck once again sticking to the ice, and he overskates it. Bobcats entering the zone as they go for a change. Corbin Jeffers cross ice to Deli. Deli, little toe drag, losing control, and here come the Bobcats back into the offensive zone. Mo kind of getting the bear hug on there, but
what a save!
We appreciate it. Save made by Ash on the shot from the right circle. Bobcats looking to the middle, gets a man in front. Shot off the post, rebound, scores. And it is 2-0 Bobcats.
Yeah.
11:49 remaining in the first period. It's not going great so far. I think you can kind of see some frustration on some of the Yotes players' faces. Puck just not cooperating right now. they're getting opportunities to rush the puck, and it's just once again the puck. Bobcat defender overskates the puck as it sticks to the ice. Bobcat sending the puck into the offensive zone. Parker Bryant's going to go retrieve it, rimming it around up to Cole Mashner, who gets it into the neutral zone. Bobcats right back in though. This is Hardison down the right boards. Puck in the corner. Xander Wilson battling for it. Knocks his man off the puck. And Isaac Sleepak, Mo Mancuso picking it up off the boards. Shot on goal. Glove down by Asher Swinsky. Early advantage shots on goal 7-2 in favor of the Bobcats.
I have it at 8, but we'll call it 7.
Jude Jones out there with Dax Demas and Ty Gossage, Parker Bryant, and Xander Wilson.
And the 2 on Homeboy where we need to get a shot on him.
Yeah, they've been muffins. Well, just shots from a distance that were easy saves. Puck down, Bobcats going to come away with possession off the faceoff. Battled for with Jude Jones and Xander Wilson. Puck comes to the side of the net. Kind of sticks to the side of the post. Puck loose in front now. Grabbed by the Bobcats. Glove down by Asher. Kicked aside now below the goal line. Bobcats will come away, settling the puck down. Parker Bryant challenging for the puck. Bobcats will work it low to high. Dax Demas providing pressure. Ty Gossage now providing pressure. Walking through kind of everybody out there, shuffles it over to the right side. Shot high over the net. What a
Asher
rip.
doesn't have a stick.
Asher's stick is behind the net. Puck is at the blue line, and it'll finally chip out to the neutral zone. Here comes Dax Demas on a partial break, but Bobcats recover. Take that one away, working it up the boards and out of the zone. Jack Johnson.
Whoa.
A little inside, outside, walked away down below the goal line. And Johnson will give it a hard rub behind the net. Bobcats playing catch right now, low to high, high to low, and then low to high out of the zone, into the neutral zone. For a regroup, losing control of the puck. And that puck just sticking to the ice. Both teams struggling with it right now. It's not exactly like the puck's sticking only for the Yotes. Corbin Jeffers will go retrieve. Behind the net, over to Jack Johnson. Johnson looking up for Shea Oliver. Oliver gathers the puck, works it up the boards. Corbin Jeffers going in for a board battle. And Shea Oliver will send it just into the zone before it's retrieved. Shea with a great battle right there. Forces a turnover. Jack Johnson working it up into the neutral zone, but it's taken away. Jack with a strong recovery, though. Battled for. Shot attempt. Blocked wide of the net by Corbin Jeffers. Deli has it. Oh, had it. Now the puck's behind the net. Bobcats with possession. Solid defensive play there by Corbin Jeffers.
There we go. We got a trip.
Penalty coming up. And that is going to be on the Bobcats for trip.
Trip on bombs.
Ozone faceoff coming up. Minute 30 power play. It
Not
will
Ozone,
be
all the way down in there.
Mo Mancuso, Cole Mashner, Drake Medea, Cade Howard, and Isaac Sleepak on the power play for the Yotes. Quick little caucus at the faceoff dot. And everyone's set. Puck down. Drake Medea is going to gather control of the puck off the faceoff, now being battled for. And here come the Bobcats out of the zone. Chips into the offensive zone. Isaac Sleepak battling for it. Oh, solid puck battle there. Coming away with it is Drake Medea down the left wing, looking ahead. He was looking for Cole Mashner, but Cole Mashner with a whole full head of steam knocked over his defenseman. Drake Medea battling for it. Oh, just couldn't quite. Puck loose in front of the net. Hit somebody's skate. And Corbin Jeffers intercepts the pass. Coming into the zone. Kind of a quick change for Cole. Cade chipping the puck back down low. Coming away with it. Jeffers battling. Medea battling it. The Bobcats trying to get it up to the blue line and just out of the zone. Yotes tag up.
Jeffers goes
into the zone, drops it back, looking for Medea. Back to Jeffers. Jeffers across, and it's intercepted. Bobcats exiting the zone down the left wing, shorthanded. Into the zone, pulling up. Little drop pass. Walking around the zone, and Cade chips it ahead to Drake Medea, and Drake just couldn't quite keep that puck on his stick. Bobcats are regrouping. Puck in on the goalie, not a shot on goal. Exit zone pass didn't quite get there. Cade's going to throw it right back into the zone, and there goes Dax Demas on a hard forecheck. Penalty over against the Bobcats. They're back at full strength, and here come the Bobcats through the neutral zone.
They got speed and size.
They got speed and size. And Ty Gossage will clear the zone. Unfortunately, the puck's now moving freely, and it'll go all the way down for an icing.
Holy moly.
About 5 minutes ago, that puck would have stopped at the center line.
Yeah, it's moving now.
It's moving just fine now. Just needed to chop the ice up a little bit.
Yeah.
D-zone face-off for the Yotes here. Drew Jones, Ty Gossage, Parker Bryant, Xander Wilson, and Dax Demas on the ice. Face-off is going to be controlled by the Yotes back to Parker Bryant. Parker taking it for a skate. Up the left wing. He has numbers with him, too. 4-on-2 developing. Taking it wide. Oh, and a good stick by the Bobcat defenseman. That puck squirts back through.
Get there, Wilson. What a save. What a save.
Here comes Parker Bryant gathering the puck behind the net. Working it along the sideboards to Gossage,
really kept
but
us
not
in there,
out of the
huh?
zone. Back in below the goal line. Oh, that was oh my goodness. They were going to call a penalty. The Bobcat player lost an edge trying to stop for that puck. Fell into the wall. Xander was in the vicinity. Pretty tough call coming up against Xander Wilson.
That was possession.
Dax Demas just passed the puck back to the D-man, and apparently that was not considered
Apparently we
possession
know
enough.
whose ice we're
Parker
at.
Bryant will go
That
tag
was
up.
full possession.
And that will be a penalty against Xander Wilson for it's gonna be a penalty for losing an edge into the wall and having a player nearby.
And then us passing the puck and not anybody saying anything.
It'll officially go down as interference, although the guy who had the puck was the one who was offended, not interference. Drake Medea, Corbin Jeffers, Hunter Trigg, and Jack Johnson out there right now. Face off. Controlled by the Bobcats, D to D at the blue line. They're going to shovel it back in low and possess below the goal line. Below the goal line. Rimming it around up high, kind of hops over the stick along the half wall, down low below the goal line again, working it high. Shot from the point, blocked down in front by Corbin Jeffers. And worked up to Drake Medea. Drake taking it for a skate and loses possession in the neutral zone. Bobcats back on the rush again, down the right wing wall. Jack Johnson forcing him into the corner and gives a good solid rub out. Behind the net, puck is loose and gathered by the Bobcats. Down in the corner. Jack Johnson's going to come away with it. He is looking ahead. Oh, good defensive play by the Bobcat forward to knock that puck down. Drake was streaking up the middle of the ice.
They took one of our shots away. You know what that's about?
I have no idea. Shots on goal don't matter.
You keep saying it. They
don't
do
matter. The score 2-0 is what matters right now.
But we had two, and they took one away.
Yeah, it's okay. I mean, Cade's shot was going to miss the net by like 3 feet. Right. So maybe that's what
maybe they took that
away.
Maybe
they were like, that was...
They're like, Cade, now.
That was a shot from the blue line that was going to hit the glass.
That's it now.
Bobcats take possession off the face-off. Still with the 2-0 lead. The Yotes have settled down a little bit here now that the ice is cooperating, I guess you could say. Oh,
I like
Hunter
it.
Trigg.
Great hockey play.
Superman rub right there. Puck gathered behind the net. Trigg's going to retrieve it, and now Jack Johnson behind his own net. Getting his head up, looking up ice. He's going to clear it back to the neutral zone. 7 seconds left on the Yotes penalty to Xander Wilson for the other player losing an edge into the wall. And that puck is shot into the Yotes zone, stopped by the goalie. Yotes are back at full strength now. 4:13 remaining in the first period. Board side pass, working it up to the neutral zone, loses control into the zone. That's going to be offside. And the Yotes will complete their change. So it'll be, I don't know, looks
I went a
like
full minute without
Shea Alver, Jackson DeAlejandro, Corbin Jeffers, Cade Howard, Isaac Sleepak. I haven't seen Cole Mashner out there in a minute. I don't know if he maybe got a little banged up. I see him out there. He's on the bench now. Saw Corbin was kind of double shifting there for a second. Puck comes out to the neutral zone. Solid recovery by the Yotes. Isaac Sleepak looking up for Jeffers, but it's intercepted. Walking down the left wing, shot over the crossbar. No shot on goal attempt. Or no shot on goal on the attempt. Cade Howard going down in the corner, battling for that loose puck. Shot from a sharp angle. Stopped by Asher, and the Bobcats will ring it around. Low to high. Into the D zone. Shot blocked aside by Asher to the half wall. And intercepted. Jackson DeAlejandro, he's just going to try flipping it ahead, but not out of the zone. Isaac giving a little rub right there. No penalty. Not to
stay with it, stay with it. Hang it.
He's got to stay on his feet right there. Puck below the goal line. Work to the face-off dot. Shot blocked in front. Looks like that was Isaac Sleepak with the block.
Nice, Ike. Way to go, Bobby.
To the zone.
Getting a
and the
change.
Bobcats will retrieve.
Smart heads-up play by Ike right there.
And the puck is kind of fire pokered away by Cade in the neutral zone, and Parker Bryant is going to go retrieve that loose puck down below the goal line. Bobcats battling, knocked aside by Cade, over to Corbin. Corbin up to Shea. Shea trying to get a handle on things, trying to clear in the zone, but held in by the defenseman. Again, down below the goal line. Parker Bryant wheeling behind the net, working it up to Cole Mashner across. Shea Alver. Nobody there. Chipped ahead and not quite out of the zone. Bobcats able to hold it. Shot from a sharp angle, misses the net wide to the left.
Tried to hit that huge side of the net.
Battle for it in the corner by Parker Bryant. And now Mo Mancuso coming away with it. Kind of gets hooked a little bit right there, but no call. Puck now down in the corner. Drake Medea, hot on pursuit. Gathers that puck. And he's going to skate it out of the zone. Drake Medea working it up center ice, just out of the reach of Cole Mashner. Cole had Mo with him. That's going to go down the length of the ice for an ice. 1:22 remaining in the first period.
Holy moly.
Yotes settled in nicely.
Yeah.
Kind of unfortunate they spotted him two early ones, but I think they're being outshot right now. It says 12-2, but it's 12-0-2. That's we're going to call that a computer glitch.
Yeah, it came back. It wasn't there, and then it showed back up.
Yeah. We're unsure. Jude Jones out there with Ty Gossage, Dax Demas, Jack Johnson, Hunter Trigg. Hunter Trigg with it at the blue line, looking. Has it to Ty Gossage, back to Hunter Trigg. Trigg from the blue line, shot swallowed up by the Bobcat goalie. 3 shots on goal for the Yotes so far. 3 easy saves for the Tendy. Yotes are going to have to create a little bit more offense. Jude Jones in the faceoff dot. Wins the faceoff back. Ty Gossage chipping it towards the slot. Nobody there, though. Bobcats will gather it and send it out of the zone through the neutral zone. 1v1 versus Hunter Trigg. Great back pressure by Ty Gossage. Jack Johnson's going to grab that one out of the corner. And he is trying to move her up ice. Dax Demas battling for it. And the puck will be sent in, and Asher's going to field that one like a shortstop and say, let's settle down.
That's 2 saves they didn't credit Asher.
No, that's not a save. That was going to miss the net by 3 feet. Not a shot on
Putting it
goal.
on.
Not a shot on goal.
All right, I'll take it off.
Not a shot on goal.
Take it off. How about the pad save, though?
If he wouldn't have grabbed that, would have gone in the net.
The pad would have. The first one would have. The first
hey,
one would have.
Look, they gave him a shot on goal attempt. That's a free one.
This is what I live for, Ty.
I understand. I live for him keeping the puck out of the net.
We're trying our best.
Bobcats look in their own zone. Drake on his knees continues the battle and is corralled by Mo Mancuso. Mo in front of the net, backhand shot blocked away. It's the first, I would say, solid scoring opportunity for the Yotes. Drake Medea gathers the puck but loses an edge, and here come the Bobcats out of their own zone through center ice, chipping it ahead.
And
Jack Johnson gathering it.
All right.
That will do it for the first period. Shots on goal in the first period for the Bobcats 13, for the Yotes 4. Two quick ones for the Bobcats in that first period. You can see the frustration on the Yotes players' faces as they were trying to move the puck and it just wasn't cooperating. Wasn't cooperating for either team, important to note. But the Bobcats were able to take advantage and grab two quick ones. And that's our score at the end of one. Overall, since the early offensive eruption by the Bobcats, the Yotes have played with this team.
yeah, we'll figure it out.
It's not like all 13 of those shots are grade A's either. I mean, there's a lot of shot attempts that are getting through to the goalie that are...
One of the goals scored on Asher was a deflection up his thing, and it just went in high right. The other one was a good goal that he was out of position, and they made it in. We'll figure it out.
It's not like they're walking in and Asher's having to stand on his head to keep it a 2-0 game. It was two legit goals. But other than that, you know, we're right with them. The Yotes are right with them. I smell Cheetos around me right now. So it will be Corbin Jeffers, Jackson Alejandro, Shea Oliver, Isaac Sleepak, Gade Howard, Asher Zabinski to start the second period.
Put one in.
Let's go get one here. There is a strong stench of Cheetos around me right now.
I do smell the Cheetos.
There is a very prominent scent. All right. Puck is down, second period underway. Corbin Jeffers trying to gather the puck, but the Bobcats will grab it, throw it into the O-zone. Cade Howard going for the retrieval, checking the shoulder, working it up the sidewall. Bobcats are going to come away with possession, though, into the corner. Oh. Puck behind the net. Isaac Sleepak chasing it into the corner. Into the front, intercepted by Cade Howard. Cade's going to take it for a skate. Looking ahead. Oh, just a little behind Shea, but still tipped. It won't be an icing. Bobcats will go retrieve it. And coming away with it, Corbin Jeffers, but Shea lost an edge and went down. Sliding across the front of the net. Jackson Alejandro taking the puck away in the neutral zone. Walks around one man, but then is fire pokered over to the center, who is coming down the left wing now. Kind of flipped it towards the net. I think that was maybe an attempted saucer pass that didn't quite work out, and Asher was able to put a glove on it to get a whistle. Yotes will get a forward change. Ty Gossage, Drew Jones, Dax Demas. Isaac and Kane still out there on D. Face off. Controlled by the Yotes behind the net. And then grabbed by the Bobcats. Isaac, another body. Wraparound attempt right into the pillows of Savinsky. And puck still controlled by the Bobcats down near the goal line. Isaac's going to get it up to Ty Gossage, but lost control. Bobcats able to maintain possession in the O-zone, and Gossage trying to come out of the zone. He's able to chip it ahead, but just out of the reach of Demas, and here come the Bobcats again. Shot blocked wide of the net by Cade. Isaac giving a hard rub, and they're going to call a penalty on that one. That's going to be the penalty right there, apparently. A little bump.
Unreal, dude.
And they're going to call interference on the puck carrier possessing the puck getting bumped.
Unreal.
And I don't know how you get interference out of the puck carrier getting bumped. Interference, by definition, is when you take a player who doesn't have the puck out of the play.
That's a hard boo, dude. I don't like that.
That's a pretty brutal call.
What even is that?
That's just not a penalty. It's just not a penalty. All right, well, face-off won by the Bobcats. Parker Bryant's going to control this one now, and he's going to get it out to the neutral zone. Mo Mancuso pressuring the puck. Bobcats go D to D and then up. The arena announcer reminding us that was an interference call, although it was not an interference. And Mo Mancuso taking the puck away, looking up for Drake Medea. Drake, gets it out of the zone. Bobcats will regroup, working it. Man, they're quick at that regroup. Yeah. They get it back to the D, and it is instantly up to the forwards. Xander Wilson cycling the puck back to Drake Medea. Drake battling for it. Mo's going to come away with it now. Mo trying to clear the zone, but it's kept by the Bobcats. Working it down the half wall. And Mo's going to again battle for it. Down into the corner. Blocked away by Xander Wilson. Parker Bryant coming away. Wheeling around behind the net. Trying to get out of the zone. Not quite out. Man, they hold that blue line hard. Yeah. The Bobcats do. Bobcats gaining possession down below the goal line, looking low to high. Top of the circle, shot blocked. Blocked aside by Asher. Adam turns his head towards the scoreboard to make sure that the shot attempt was counted.
It did?
It was counted. That's all he cares about. And the Bobcats are able to keep the puck in the zone, working it cross ice. Down low into the faceoff dot. Shot on goal, swallowed up by Asher Sabinsky, and that will do it for the power play.
We might be looking at 40 shots tonight.
It's possible. It's possible.
We might be looking at 40 shots.
Shout out 8 viewers right now. We've got 3 likes so far. That means 5 of you haven't liked it yet. Nothing. Oh, Leanne says hi. Hello, Leanne.
Hello, Leanne.
North Central Kansas. Great to have you with us tonight.
Central Kansas.
Face off down, controlled by the Bobcats. Puck in the feet of literally everybody. Shot attempt right into the stomach of Asher Sabinsky. 11:34 remaining in the second period. Daxon D'Alejandro, Corbin Jeffers with Shea Oliver, Hunter Trigg, and Jack Johnson. And we have a penalty coming up on Daxon D'Alejandro.
What is going on right now? What is going on right now? Okay. All right. Okay.
So a tripping call. It's possible that one was legit, unlike the interference call. But
that's out of the zone. Let's go.
Bobcats will regroup. And Corbin Jeffers battling in the neutral zone, but the Bobcats are going to come away with it into the zone. Shot attempt. A little pop-up glove down by Asher.
Let's go, Welsh!
Got a condescending Bobcat parent over here to our left who is trying to explain what tripping is, like we don't know.
Yeah.
We've
never seen.
I didn't hear her explaining interference to me earlier when the puck carrier was bumped off the puck. But I digress.
Yeah.
Yes.
We digress.
Been refereeing hockey since I was 12 years old. I know what a penalty looks like. And that was not a penalty. Shot from the blue line right into the chest of Asher.
That away, babe! We've never watched hockey before. We don't know what hockey is.
knocked down, controlled by the Yotes behind the net. Drake Medea pursuing down the left wings. Shot from the blue line, blocked away by Asher. Controlled by the Bobcats down below the goal line behind the net. Wheeling around, looking low to high. They're going to get it to the defenseman. Shot along the ice. Blocked away, shot wide of the net. Corralled again by the Bobcats, who are getting all the help in the world from our referees tonight. From the blue line, shot attempt high over the net. Jack Johnson battling for it below the goal line. And that one's going to be fished up by Drake Medea, who's going to work it up the left wing wall. Across the ice to Mo Mancuso. Mo, he had Jude Jones at the far blue line. Oh, the Yotes just couldn't quite get it to their head man. The penalty ended, and Jude was at the far blue line standing by himself.
Right. Good takeaway by
Jack Johnson. Good neutral zone to Drake Medea. Drake
good
coming
news,
down
man.
the right wing. 1v3. Drake with the toe drag. Shot attempt. Oh, blocked. Great save by the goalie right there. Controlled by Jude Jones. Back to Drake Medea. Shot on goal blocked. Down below the goal line again. And here come the Bobcats out of their own zone.
Yeah, he's big. He's a big boy.
Uh-oh. Off the post. Shot, rebound, scored.
Oh, brother.
Came down the left wing. Right around Isaac. Shot off the goalpost. Man was there for the rebound.
Shake it up, guys! We got to get some offense going, dude.
Yeah, got to get some offense. Shot from the slot, blocked away. Dax Demas below the goal line, loses control, and here come the Bobcats again. Pass up the left wing wall. Isaac's going to regroup. Isaac looking cross ice. He's got Dax Demas. Demas down the left wing. Loses control of the puck into the corner, and it's knocked away. But Jude Jones is there to gather it. Jude from the goal line. Sharp anything! Domsky! Jude the Jet Jones! Tickles the bar.
Asher, let's go, dude! Let's go!
What a snipe by Jude Jones!
What a snipe by my silky man!
Bar down!
The Jet Jones! Silky mitts, dude, with a nasty little one. Silky, you give
Face
Silky
off down.
mitts one. He's 50-50, dude. He's going to put one in 50% of the time.
So the Yotes are on the board now.
Yeah, not skunk. No goose. This announcer is struggling. This announcer is struggling. Yeah, I think she did, dude. Oh, we don't know about rules here. Okay, hell yeah.
All right. Had to respond to an urgent text right there. Had my head down.
It was an emergency text.
It was an emergency text.
Emergency text.
All right. Bowman Cuso, Drake Medea, Cole Mashner, Xander Wilson, Parker Bryant.
Did you see that blatant trip that
I did
didn't
not.
get
I had
called?
those down. Emergency text.
Elijah saw it. Blatant trip.
Cole Mashner is going to gather possession off the face-off.
Blatant
Cole
trip.
working across ice to Drake Medea. Drake Medea down the left wing. He's going to chip it into the corner. Go for a skate. Drake working. Loses control. Bobcats breaking out of their zone. Up the middle of the ice.
Uh-oh.
Through the neutral zone. Good back pressure there by Cole Mashner to knock that puck loose. Parker Bryant working it on the half wall. And we're going to have a hand pass, looks like. So that face-off will go all the way down.
And he was mad about it too. The kid was like mad, like I don't know.
That's an ozone hand pass.
Ozone hand pass, dude. Take it all the way down. Oh my god.
Okay.
Unreal.
Jude Jones coming away with the face-off draw. He's going to chip it into the corner and go to work on the forecheck. Jude battling for it, possessing it. Jax Dimas coming with it. Short side shot. Blocked high above the goal of the crossbar. Solid save by the goalie. Bobcats working it out through the neutral zone. Shot attempt misses the net high. Puck down below the goal line. Jack Johnson battling for it. He'll skate it behind the net. Being hooked by no call. Again, hooking is the one where you use your stick to hold the other person's either hand or body back from being able to do what they're trying to do. No call on the hooking, though. The blatant, obvious hooking behind the net. And the Bobcats will gain possession behind their own zone.
Oh, there you go. What is going on? What is going on?
They got the penalty.
Unreal, dude. This is unreal.
It was a penalty. They called it. It was a penalty.
Well, they'll call the blatant ones.
Well, yeah.
If they didn't call that was going to be nutty town.
Face-off one back by Deli to Shea. Shea to Cade. Cade to Isaac. Isaac on the blue line. He's going to rip a slap shot blocked up off the glass behind the net. Shea pursuing in the corner. Corbin Jeffers battling for it. And here come the Bobcats. Out of the zone. Intercepted by Cade. Jackson Daly handle through the legs. In for a little walk. Loses control of the puck, though. No shot attempt. Cade's gathering that one. He's going to chip it ahead to Oliver. Oliver to Deli. Deli down the left wing. Puck down into the corner behind the net. Pursued by Jeffers. Working it high. Cade Howard from the red. Oh! Rubbed down by the Bobcat goalie.
Cade Howard with a rip.
Had a rip. Knocked down. And we're going to have a cross check.
Here, you take this. Elijah, you take that.
Penalty on the Bobcats for cross-checking. That's the one where you use your stick to knock somebody over.
Cross-check.
Yeah, can't do that either. Another blatant call.
If they didn't call that, I'd be so mad.
What's that?
If they didn't call that, I'd be so mad.
Yeah. So the Yotes playing 5-on-3 for the next 36 seconds. Mo Mancuso in the dot with Jude Jones, Drake Medea. Face-off won by Mo, but controlled by the Bobcats who get it back to neutral ice. Isaac Sleepak, he's looking right down Main Street, taking it for a skate.
Sleepak picking it up in the corner.
Isaac chips it below the goal line. Cade pinching in. He's going to control it, get it back down below the goal line. Drake Medea pursuing. That shot's going to go all the way down for an icing.
Looks like
9 seconds left on the first penalty. Minute 3
Parker
remaining
Bryan
on
and
the second
Xander
penalty.
Wilson for defense. Jude Jones, Drake Medea, and
Drake Medea taking this face off here. Drake winning it. Mo to Parker. Parker shot wide of the net. Gathered by Mo. Mo working it low to high. To Xander Wilson. Shot from the blue line. Tipped in front. Wide of the net into the corner. Bobcats will go retrieve. Mo Mancuso coming away with it in the corner. Recycling it back to Jude Jones. Jude Jones looking high. Parker Bryan over his stick. And Parker will go retrieve the puck into D zone.
Parker over to Xander.
Xander Wilson into the offensive zone. Offsides. Yotes just got a little eager right there on the rush. couldn't hold their water, as they say. 29 seconds remaining on the power play for the Coyotes. Shots on goal, 22-5. On the positive side, the Yotes are shooting 20%. So there's that.
On the positive side.
Yeah. Face-off controlled by the Coyotes. Xander Wilson. Oh, he was looking cross ice to his partner, Parker Bryant, but it got deflected. Parker recovered nicely, though.
Like
Corbin Jeffers looking headman for Delhi. And Corbin's got it, and now Delhi's got it. Delhi chipping it ahead to Jeffers. Jeffers down the center of the ice, controlling the puck down below the goal line now. Cycling it back to Delhi. Delhi. Bobcats are back at full strength, working it low to high. Parker Bryant taking a look from the hash mark. Oh, he had Shea in the center of the ice, and Shea bailed out. Xander resets below the goal line to Delhi in the corner. Delhi trying to dipsy doodle around, but nobody there. Out of the outstretched arm, Parker Bryant, shot attempt gets blocked. Parker regains control, though, from the faceoff circle. Looking to the center of the net again. Corbin was there-ish, but he was tied up. Shea Oliver retrieves. Shea knocked off the puck. Shot on goal, blocked. And here comes Parker Bryant. He's wheeling. He has speed. He is through the neutral zone, up to Corbin Jeffers. Corbin over to Parker Bryant. Parker splitting a defenseman. Shot, short side, blocked. Rebound controlled by Drake Medea. To Delhi, to Jeffers, to Delhi. Delhi controlling it at the hash mark on the side wall into the corner. Gets a rough ride into the wall. Nope, that shouldn't be a penalty. Unless it was Isaac Sleepak, it'd be a penalty for interference.
Well, they could have called that interference on...
Right, because Delhi had the puck and he got pushed. Right. Jack Johnson controlling the puck now at the blue line. Shuffles it down to the sidewall to Drake Medea. Drake gets hooked around and goes down. Bobcats gain control. Hunter Trigg with an aggressive pinch. Came up empty. Yotes will regroup back in their own zone. Jack Johnson flips it out offsides on the Bobcats. 2:23 remaining in the second period. Whew. Catch your breath. Catch your breath. Will Mancuso, Cole Mashner, Drake Medea, Jack Johnson, Hunter Trigg.
2:23 left in the second period.
Bobcats looking towards the front of the net, but nobody there. Hunter Trigg chasing that puck into the corner.
You know what I wish I was at school as? Is people that were shooting.
I wish these people who knew what tripping was. Yeah, that'd be sweet. Yeah.
Well, those chairs are super sweet.
Right. Who have no idea what the term interference means. Yeah. Jack Johnson rimming the puck around, but nobody there.
Ones?
Bobcats will gain control of the puck, working it low to high. Shot from the blue line right into the chest of Asher Savinsky. Jack Johnson says, "Get the heck away from my goalie." And I mean now.
You're not nice save by Asher Savinsky. 1 minute and 49 seconds left in the second period.
Shout out 10 viewers.
Shout out 10 viewers.
149 remaining.
Shout out
Drew Jones.
Yeah, I know he's watching.
In the dot. And it'll be Jack Johnson who comes away with this one. Reverses course. Oh, he was looking for a forward breaking out, but nobody was there. Bobcats right back into the corner. Jack Johnson taking it for a skate. Jack. Look at the handles on Jack Johnson. This guy, we're going to go Bobby Orr coast to coast right now. Finally loses control, and that's going to be a penalty on the Bobcats.
We'll take that. Way to go, Jack.
I'll take it.
Let's go, Jack.
Jack
A nice
Johnson's
penalty
drawing a
take by
penalty.
Jack Johnson.
What a take.
That would be.
What a take like Jack Johnson.
What did they call that
125
for?
remaining in the second period. Yotes are going to have a power play for the remainder of the period.
Yeah, no.
Jude Jones, Dax Demas, Ty Gossage, Isaac Speakback, and Cade Howard. Face off. One. Back to Cade. Cade from just inside the blue line. Shot blocked away into the corner. Dax Demas pursuing. He's going to lose the battle, but blocked down by Jude Jones. Back to Howard. Howard from the blue line.
Cade?
He's going to gather it. Oh, Jude Jones working on a play they've been practicing. Came up empty-handed. Jude Jones down to Dax Demas. Demas loses control. Jude Jones to the front of the net. Shot loose in front of the net. Oh, into the corner. Ty Gossage pursues it. Working it back to the front of the net. Nobody there. Oh, and just out of the zone.
We had that goalie scrambling.
He was all over the place there. Isaac Sleepak, trying to get into the zone, just blocked away.
Scrambling.
Dax Demas trying to cross ice pass, gets deflected and intercepted. And now the Yotes, bad pinch by Cade there, but the puck gets down below the goal line. Isaac Sleepak, that's going to be another penalty on Isaac. That's a penalty.
We had that big dog scrambling. He didn't even know what to do.
Yep.
That goalie couldn't get his footing. He was tossing and turning.
Your big goalie was hurting right there. We could have not put it on right there.
4-on-4. 29.4 remaining. Face off won by Parker Bryant. Adam. Stop. Jackson Delehandro working the puck up to Corbin Jeffers. Out of his reach.
He's good. He's a good guy.
Xander Wilson gathers the puck in the D zone. 12 seconds remaining in the second period. Oh, Xander looking for a headman pass, and the puck just rolls off his stick. Gathered by the Bobcats. Battled for the Corbin Jeffers. 2 seconds. 1. That'll do it for the second period. Shots on goal, 24-8.
We're 10 years old. Yeah, I know. We're 10 years old.
8 viewers. Shout out 8 viewers.
You rule. You know how hockey goes. I like your style.
Elijah Leanne says hi.
Okay.
Okay.
Hi, Grandma.
Hi, Grandma.
Hi, Grandma. Let's do it. Hey, how about this? How's this?
How about intermission?
Intermission report from our big man. Give us an intermission report.
What did you see in that first and second period?
Pretty good period. I think we could have done a little bit better on getting the puck and passing a bit more and trying to not let it trying not to lose it when we're looking for a pass.
And we need to generate some offense. We gotta get some tops on the net. Get these scrum passes.
I think it's gonna be kind of hard to score on that goalie because he's I'm pretty sure he's 5'8".
He's a giant.
He looks like he's 17.
He's 17. You heard it here first. He's 17.
Yeah, he's definitely 17.
He's definitely 17. He's definitely 17. You heard it here first. Elijah says their goalie is 17 years old. Shots on goal suggests he's 17 years old.
He's got his Trans Am parked out front. Yeah. It's a pretty strict.
Let's go, babe. Let's go.
The locker room rules against smoking Marlboro Reds in the locker room.
You're not allowed some Pall Mall, no filters.
Alrighty, we got Drake Media, Jay Oliver, Parker Bryant, Xander Wilson to start the third period.
Looks like the boys are creating some energy.
Even that period, 1-1.
Leading that period.
We can play with this team. We can absolutely play with this team. Drake Media to take the face off. And puck is controlled by the Bobcats. Still 4-on-4 for, now the Bobcats are back at full strength. It'll be a 52-second power play for the Bobcats. Puck battled for, and Xander Wilson knocking the puck off.
Media just losing
Bobcats
it at the blue line.
Gather it, though. Send it back in below the goal line. Another solid battle for Xander, knocking the man off the puck. Bobcats work it low to high. From the blue line, shot. Walked down by Asher.
Nice save by Asher Sabensky.
I see we were up to 15 viewers there for a hot minute. And I only see 5 likes. That's the unfortunate part.
Hey, everybody who's viewing right now should be
Yes.
Everyone who's viewing either has to like or they have to subscribe.
Oh, yeah, he's a big boy.
Will Mancuso, Corbin Jeffers,
whoever's
Hunter
watching this
Trigg,
has to subscribe.
Jack Johnson out there for the remainder of the kill. 23 seconds left on the Bobcat power play.
How many subscribers do you guys
Work
got?
down below the goal line.
Almost
Hunter Trigg is going to gather it, skate it behind the net.
Is it like parents from the team?
Hunter hounded.
No, we got lots.
Tried clearing the zone, but not quite out.
Actually,
Oh no!
Oh, a little stick handle there.
that's a lot.
Mo Mancuso going in for
Not compared to
back
some
check.
YouTubers, but some YouTubers
2 seconds left,
do
and
that
one,
for
the
a
Yotes are
living.
back at full strength.
You just need likes and subscribe. Tell them.
Yeah, like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe.
If you're watching, just hit the thumbs up.
We're not asking. Yeah, just hit the thumbs up button. It's easy. Wait till the next whistle if you have to.
If you don't hit the like and subscribe button, you get bad luck
Yeah.
There
the
we go.
next year.
Corbin Jeffers able to get the puck ahead to Hunter Trigg. Hunter Trigg right down Main Street. He is looking cross ice, and the Yotes are offside. Oh man.
That was offside. But we did score on it.
No, it didn't even go in.
No, well,
No.
it did.
We have got to stay on sides. I mean, we have broken up
It's
so
paramount.
many
It's
rushes
paramount.
because our wingers cannot stay on sides. Face off, one back by Jude Jones to Jack Johnson. Jack ahead to Jude, who's going to chip it into the zone. Dax team is pursuing. Bobcats with the puck behind the net. Intercepted, deflected into the neutral zone. Jack Johnson's going to gather that one. Jack taking a look. Oh, cross ice, nobody there, but Ty Gottschalk gathers it. Hunter Trigg on the loose puck now, and Jack Johnson's going to corral it finally. Working it up out of the reach of Dax Teemus, but deflected. Will not be an icing.
What is that goalie doing? Why is he
Whoa. We've got a wild jaw down here kicking the
falling for an ice?
tripod. Solid steal there by Hunter Trigg, and Jude Jones will gather the puck behind the net, but it's intercepted. Wraparound attempt, but nobody there. Ty Gossage coming away with this one. Ty Gossage looking far side. Dax Teemus, he has a step. Dax Teemus, he's caught up to by the defenseman. Looking towards the front of the net, into the feet. Ty Gossage stripped on net, but not quite to the net. Isaac Sleepak pinching down. The Bobcats will gather this one up to the blue line, but Isaac keeps it in, flips it towards the net, walked down. Intercepted by Cade Howard. Cade, top of the circle, looking across to Dax Teemus. Teemus over to Jones, shot blocked. Bobcats kind of floundering right now.
What do they say the most
Drake
dangerous lead
Medea.
to have in the third
Yeah,
period?
2-goal lead. Dax Teemus is going to gather this one. Cross ice to Cade Howard into his feet. Can't gather it. Cade battling for it. Shot on goal. Blocker to side by Asher. Bobcats will maintain possession, and now Drake Medea trying to come away with it, and Isaac Sleepak's going to step up. Isaac Sleepak right down Main Street, on sides. Puck lost. Cole Mashner battling for it, and he's going to win the battle. Cole on the half wall, working it low to high to Drake Medea. Back down to Cole Mashner, and Cole loses control. Drake Medea battling for it, though. He comes away with it. Oh, taking a little walk. Loses control of the puck. Cade Howard stepping up on it, knocking the man down. Mo Mancuso into the zone. Mo trying to drop it to Drake.
What a little
Nobody
drop
there.
by Mo Mancuso.
Cheeky little play. Shot on goal, high, glove down,
What a
swept away by
save
Cade
by
Howard.
Asher
Cade
Zelensky.
looking up the half wall, kept in by the Bobcats. Puck down below the goal line, worked to the front of the net, and deflected away. Cole Mashner is going to have it. He's working cross ice. Drake Medea. Drake down the left wing wall. Drake. Shot attempt into the corner, misses the net wide. Corbin Jeffers hot in pursuit. He's going to chip it off the wall to himself down below the goal line. Looking at the front of the net.
No, Ryan.
Right over Drake's six. Xander Wilson's going to gather it at the blue line. Shot right into the defenseman, or I should say the forward for the Bobcats. And it's going to be chipped back into the neutral zone by Parker Bryant. Mo Mancuso down the right wing. He's going to send it down low. Gloved down by the Bobcat defenseman. Corbin Jeffers, solid forecheck. Creating a turnover. Shea Oliver keeping it at the blue line and in the zone. Jackson D'Alejandro down below the goal line. Corbin Jeffers, you want to see a forecheck. He is all over it. And the Bobcats are able to get it back into the neutral zone. Bobcats in now down the right wing. Little cutback. Nobody there. Working it to the center of the ice. Shot attempt from the blue line. Misses the net by about 30 feet. Into the corner. Intercepted by, now they have it high slot. Shot attempt wide right. Well, I should say left of the net. Asher's right. And and Corbin Jeffers is going to gather it. Up to Parker Bryant leading the rush. Look at the defenseman leading the rush, dropping it back. Corbin Jeffers cross ice. Shea Oliver shot. Oh, good look right there by the Yotes.
This goalie's insane with his glove.
You gotta stay away from that glove. He's got a nasty glove.
With his glove, he's gonna save anything.
Remaining in the third period. Yotes still down by 2. We lost a like. We're at 4. Who unliked it?
Why would you
Everybody
even
go back and like it again. Somebody
Elijah.
Probably inadvertently trying to like it who had already liked it.
Unliked it.
Yeah, we got in unlike.
Would you plead for us to?
Hey, the good news,
Guys,
once again,
you have to
positivity.
like it.
We have no thumbs downs. We have no negative reviews. So
Do not-
David gives us a like.
Don't unlike it or else.
yeah.
Hey, our
Two
goal
zones
for
in the
this
face-off, Dot.
our goal for
Puck
this game is
down.
10 likes. So if you're watching,
Our
like.
goal for
On
this
the
game is
sidewall.
10 likes. Uh-oh.
So if you're
Here come
watching,
the Bobcats
please
into the
like
zone,
and
looking towards the middle of
subscribe.
the ice. They'll peel back, trying to lurk it low to high. Oh, and Bobcats come away with it. Top of the circle shot blocked away by Asher
Blocker
Sabinsky.
save by Asher Sabinsky.
Into the corner, below the goal line, behind the net. Back into the corner. Hunter Triggs, man, this kid was built for playoff hockey. He loves himself a physical altercation. He is absolutely harassing the puck carrier.
He's harassing.
Jack Johnson trying to flip that one out of the zone, but not quite out. Bobcats maintain possession into the corner. Looking to the center of the ice, swing and a miss. Ty Gossage is going to go get that one. Gossage to the center of the ice and out of the zone. He had Jonesy, but the puck just was wobbling a little bit. Took a bad hop over the stick. Bobcats will regroup in their own zone.
Right over Daxon Demas' stick.
Check. Yep. Oh, and then the puck is eventually cleared.
And
back
they
into
dump
the
it.
neutral zone. It's a foot race.
Jack
for the
Johnson
loose puck.
racing
Jack
someone.
Johnson. I like his odds in a foot race. Into the corner. Battled for. Walking away. Shot over the top of the net. Jack Demas going to retrieve. Down the side wall, bringing it up the left wing through the neutral zone. He was trying to flip it into the zone, but couldn't quite get there. And an icing coming up on the Bobcats. I thought that ref was going to try to call too many because of the line change, and I was going to lose my mind. But the right call was made.
They would.
It was an obvious icing.
They would.
Yeah.
They would.
I wouldn't put it past them. Bo Mancuso, Drake Medea, Cole Mashner, Isaac Sleepak, Cade Howard. 7:54 remaining in the third period. Bo Mancuso not even attempting to line up his feet in the L's as he's supposed to. Wins the faceoff to Medea. Medea to Howard. Howard from the blue line. Back to Medea. Medea down low to Mancuso. Cross ice. Oh, he was looking for Mashner, who was in front.
Right now,
Yep. Puck into the corner. Battled for. Mancuso. Medea. Medea's going to come away behind the net.
Our kids are dangerous when they start.
Yep. And the Bobcats are going to gain possession. Through the neutral zone. Intercepted by Cade.
What a poke check by Cade Howard.
Drake was still outside.
By Cade Howard.
Isaac Sleepak will gather the puck. Taking it for a skate behind the net. Looking for a headman pass up to Cole Mashner. Cole Mashner.
Over to
Cross ice
Medea.
to Medea. Medea. Oh. And Medea's battling for it on the half wall. Trying to come with it. He does. Mashner, puck in his feet. Backhanding towards the net. Oh! Mancuso flipping it up over the crossbar. Bobcats will gain possession, but not out of the zone. Medea again. This guy is possessed. His motor just never stops. Puck worked towards the middle.
He's the energizer.
I know. Keeps going and going. Puck worked up the half wall. Intercepted by Howard again. And it's intercepted. Shea lost control of the puck into the corner. Shea pulling up. Looking. And the Bobcats gain possession. They're coming out of the zone. Solid seal off by... There it is. There's going to be a penalty. Yep. You can't do that.
Yeah, you can't do that.
After the pinch by Howard, the Bobcat forward just grabbed onto Cade's stick and wouldn't let go. That is holding.
That's the first good call.
Refused to let it go.
That's the first good call I've seen in like 20 minutes.
You can't do that.
Yeah.
That's a no-no.
That is a no. That is a no-no.
You cannot grab
Against
somebody's stick.
Against the rules. All right, so 6:19 remaining in the third period. It'll be Jones, Oliver, Jeffers, Wilson, and Bryant. Face off, cleared the length of the ice.
And he dumps it.
By the Bobcats. Oh, the Yotes.
Pulled the 10.
Pulling the goalie with 6:09 remaining. Trying to maybe get a cheap one here in a 6-on-4.
We're pulling the goalie right now.
Hey, 6-on-4. Get a 2-man advantage. I don't
It's 6
hate
on
it.
4.
I don't hate it.
I don't hate it.
So the Yotes net is empty right now.
Hey, there's a chance we score this play.
Who's our extra attack? Deli will be the extra attacker. Xander Wilson battling for the puck on the half wall. This one will again be sent the length of the ice, and that will also be an icing.
Come on, boys. Let's get one on Big 4-1.
It's funny.
One on Big 4-1.
It's funny because whenever they miss the net,
So
it's
it
an
is.
icing.
Oh, we're back to 7. We're up to 7 likes now. How about that?
Yes, I told you my plead would work, Adam. Now we just need 3 more likes.
6 minutes even
Come on.
remaining in the third period. Jackson D'Alejandro is going to take the draw here. Face off one back to Xander Wilson. Xander down to Jude Jones. Jude Jones battling for it. Medea's out there on the ice now. Jeffers controlling it in the corner. Back to Jonesy. Jonesy to Medea. Medea battling. Wilson battling for it, but couldn't quite keep it. Deli, a little behind the back pass to himself. Jackson D'Alejandro down the center of the ice from the high slot. Shot attempt right into the
Oh, right in the chest.
Boy, howdy.
Boy, howdy.
5:32 remaining in the third.
He
period.
dangled through
43
those.
seconds remaining on the power play.
Adam, he dangled through
Still
those
with 6
defensemen.
attackers out on the ice right now. Shots on goal, 30-13.
Tap, tap, tap.
Somebody needs to start playing another one down to dust.
Face off one by
Absolutely
Mancuso to Parker
dangled
Bryant. Shot of the top of the circle shot, glove down. That was an easy one.
He's good.
5:27
Big
remaining.
shout out to Braden. Braden is a big time Canadian.
Braden's a good goalie. Face off one again by Mancuso to the top of the circle. Isaac Sleepak shot. Shot shot from the
What a
point.
shot
Walkered
by
away.
Isaac.
Jude Jones battling for possession. And here come the Bobcats through the neutral zone. Shot attempt. Length of the ice, and it's in.
And it's 4-1.
It was a gamble.
Yeah,
It was a gamble. It didn't pay off.
that's like betting on 7 red.
It's like betting on 11 at a casino at 3 in the morning in
Sometimes
Vegas.
it works.
Sometimes it wins. Sometimes it loses. Usually it loses,
We have
but
a
when
power
it,
play.
but when it wins, it is nice.
It's a mini mic.
It is
It
nice.
hits 40. What is it?
See how they're
45,
filming?
what-
36
I'm
to
helping them film.
All right.
So,
Face off control by
whatever I say,
Hendrick.
they can hear.
Working it up the left wing to Dax
People
Demas. Back to
watching.
Jude Jones. Jude Jones down along the half wall, along the hash marks, loses control of the puck, but then kind of gathers it back. Working it down low.
I can't help you.
Shot from a short angle over the top of the net. Gathered by Hunter Trigg down below the goal line. Hunter Trigg looking towards the center of the ice. Nobody there. Jack Johnson, top of the circle. Shot. Misses the net. Wide
Just
right.
misses the net.
Dax Demas gathering it on the half wall. To Isaac Sleepak. No, that's Tyus Gossage who was battling for that one. Bobcats are able to flip it up the right wing wall. That will not be an icing. That puck was deflected. Hunter Trigg pursuing. Taking it for a skate behind the net now. Working it up. Oh, behind Jonesy, though. Bobcats keep it in the zone. Walking down on top of the circle. Shot over the top of the net. Ty Gossage will retrieve it. Working it up the right wing boards, but not out. Puck sent back in from the blue line. Backhand shot attempt. Blocked by Asher. Another block in front of the net by Jack Johnson. And Ty Gossage is going to battle for it. Again, not quite out.
I don't know how there's not a
Down
call
low
on that.
along the goal line. Oh, puck misses the net wide right. Bobcats again come away from the half wall with the puck. That's kind of been a theme tonight. They win the wall battles. I mean, that's where that size and strength comes into play, and the Bobcats are going to score. Backhand,
need some
forehand,
energy
low
here.
slot, glove side. Yeah.
Yeah, I think you might be
Now
right.
5-1.
Hey, when it was still
You know what?
3-1, there's a
The
chance.
boys battled their butts off today. tough one.
Wait, if they lose this, can they still make the championship?
No.
3:43 remaining in the
maybe
third period.
If we win the next two, can we make the championship?
Maybe.
Depends how everyone else does.
Drake Medea. Drake's not done yet though. He didn't hear no bell.
Nah.
He's gonna keep battling. Bobcats controlling the puck. Top of the circle, and Drake Medea's gonna come over with a loose puck. Stop me if you've heard that one before. Down the middle of the ice, bringing it down the left wing side. Shot on goal, glove down.
He's never done.
Yeah,
There's never a time where he's like, I'm done.
Yep, he is waiting for the handshake line so he can maybe have the ice to himself for a few minutes to shoot a few more pucks.
Yeah,
possibly.
he wants to go around, back around.
Yeah. 3:12 remaining in the third period. Bobcats leading 5-1. Empty netter with about 5 minutes left in the third period on the Yotes power play. Kind of broke the dam. Face-off is battled for. Still nobody with clear possession off of it, and now the Bobcats will come away. Solid back check by Jackson D'Alejandro. Bobcats into the zone now. No, they were onside. Not an offsides. Jack Johnson giving a rough ride into the inboards. Hunter Trigg giving a rough ride. And Jackson D'Alejandro is going to come away with
that was blatant offsides.
Ahead to Alder, and then deflected away. Back into the zone. Do we want the offsides or the icing?
Well, I think it's over. It's 5-1 in the third period with 2:40.
That's all the way down. That was going to be an icing. Yeah. The referee's got it.
I really hope
Finally,
we can.
they made a good call.
Oh, that's still not the right call. It was icing.
All the way down. Oh, my God.
Oh, whatever.
Hey,
Drew
I
Jones,
would love
Zach
to
Seamus,
see a
Ty
goal here,
Gossage,
though.
Isaac Sleepak, and Cade Howard.
Adam, I would love to see a
Face
goal
off
here.
controlled back to Cade, over to Isaac. Isaac
End it
taking for a
5-2.
skate, looking headman. Jack Demas. Demas into the zone. Looking, surveying. Down low, shot, glove down.
Can't shoot on this kid.
Easy one. 2:26 remaining in the third period.
This kid is
Shout out 10 viewers, up to 8 likes. How about that?
There we go.
No new
No,
subscriptions
you guys
tonight, though.
need to
No
like.
new subscribers.
No, you
No
need
new
to
subscribers.
subscribe. Come on.
Need to subscribe.
If you're gonna give us a like, at least subscribe.
Face off one back to Howard, across to Sleepak. Sleepak
Or actually, if
from
you've
the high
already
slot on
subscribed,
his backhand side, down
then
low.
don't click the button
Battled
again.
for it.
Or else you might unsubscribe.
Isaac down below the goal line now. Continuing to skate it. And cycles it back down low to Jonesy. Jones with the puck in his skates. Into the corner. Rimmed around. And here come the Bobcats out of the zone. Controlled by Cade Howard. Cade dancing around his man. Down the left wing. Looking. Back to Jonesy. Jonesy down low to Howard. Howard below the goal line. Battling for it. It's knocked off the puck. Jones gathers it again. And a board battle ensues. Controlled by Dax Demas now. Off the half wall. Short side shot attempt blocked away. Ty Gosh is going to go retrieve that one.
Adam,
Giving up about 1.5 feet to the
when there's
defenseman
something
that
that would be crazy.
intercepted
but
by
I know
Howard at the blue line.
Hold on, this
Into
is
the
great.
zone. Cade. Drop pass. Back to Drew Jones. Jonesy. Trying to spin around. Ty Gosh. Oh! Had it on the forehand side, but nobody there.
It would be crazy
Isaac
if we
Sleepak
scored
will
4
retrieve
goals
it into the
in a
middle of
minute.
the ice to Dax Demas. Ahead to Jude Jones. Back to
That would be
Demas.
crazy.
Demas
That
down the
would
right wing.
That would be like the
Probably
miracle
the
on
most-
ice.
Over to Gossage. Gossage shot
It'd be
blocked
like
in
the
front of the
miracle on
net.
ice.
Still loose in front. Up the half wall. And here come the Bobcats out of the zone.
The announcer lost so much energy, she literally just used the
Intercepted
auto.
by Mancuso.
We just don't want them to score one
Kept
more.
in the zone.
Yeah.
To the side of the net. Asher sweeps that one away over to Parker Bryant. To Tyus Gossage up the right
And-
wing into the neutral zone. Back in.
Come on,
And
boys.
that's going to be an icing.
32 seconds.
32 in the third remaining
32.3 in the
third
third.
period.
Good job, J.L. Way to be there.
You guys better like and subscribe. If you guys don't like and subscribe, then
Face-off attempt. Well, Bobcats come away with it. It was kind of a win for Mo. Then pushed ahead by the Bobcats. Down low, man right in front of the net was wide open, but unable to get a shot off. Drake Medea, again, hasn't heard a bell yet. So this fight isn't over in his mind. Oh, a little dance around, but nobody home. And it's in. With 7.2 remaining, Bobcats get a 6th goal.
Wow.
Is that his second goal? Is that a C or is that an S? Oh, that's a C. That's a C. That's the second goal of the night, isn't it?
For what?
For their team. That's the second goal.
For that guy?
Yeah. For their captain.
That will do it, folks.
Well, that was a good game. We battled hard.
Coyotes are going to come up on the short end of this one, 6-1. Valiant effort by the 10-year-olds against the 12-year-olds. They were with them there.
They scored 3 goals in a minute.
Took a bit of a gamble, and
I bet that we could have scored 4 goals. Wanna know why? They scored 3 goals in 2 minutes.
Yeah.
Sportsmanship, the name of the game, though, per the usual. A reminder one more time to always be a good sport. Be a good sport always.
Was it good? I feel good about that.
You know, I mean, take away an empty netter and then a couple cheapies at the end where the game was decided at that point. The boys hung in there tight.
Thank you, guys.
Yep.
All right. Back tomorrow, 9:30.
9:30 Arizona time. We'll say 9:27 to play her safe in case of the tripod issue. We'll be set up early.
Won't be a problem.
Won't be a problem again. That won't happen again.
Never again.
Never again. Of course not.
I know how this goes.
All right, folks. Not much else to break down about that one.
Really not.
Tough one for the boys. They worked their butts off. Proud of them. Proud of the effort. We'll see you tomorrow morning.
Yeah. Signing off. Love you.